The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Just before we start, this isn't embargoed, but right at the end, we'll just embargo for the broadcasters for 10:30 Saturday night, just so you've got something a little bit fresh for Sunday if you want it. Been away, Damien? Been away? Look well.
He just told me you weren't looking well in there.
He didn't say that to me, please.
No, he said the same to me. He said the exact same.
Before I get myself in trouble. By the way,
okay. Before we get on to Stoke, we could just look at a couple of things that come out of the international break.
Yeah.
First of all, your country, Scotland, under new management, won one, lost one. Do you think the signs are positive for Scotland?
I think they're in a little bit of transition. I think that Alex went in there and was just going to assess everybody and see how they get on. And friendlies are difficult to judge because you never know what you're going to get really. And I think once it starts for real again, I think that's the time to judge how far we've gone up, how far we can move on, and how far we can take it. But we need the national team to do well. I think it's important for our country that the lads, whoever gets picked goes and does well. Because I'm not every other Scottish person. I want the national team to do really well and try and qualify. And there's one or two lads retired, and it's up to the next batch to come in and try and qualify.
In terms of England, the big talking point yet again, VAR.
Yeah.
You seem to be talking a lot about it and controversies from it. Has your viewpoint changed at all, and having seen what's gone on recently with VAR?
Well, I saw the instance last night. Sometimes I think it takes too long. But as I said, I think you asked me the question, or somebody asked me the question when I first encountered it, and I've said before, I saw it in the Bundesliga game, and it worked incredibly quick. How it worked. The referee never went off the pitch, and last night he did and looked at the monitor. Whereas the game I saw, he never. And so I've seen it work on both sides really. So I know people are probably having an outcry saying it's too long, and there's teething problems with it. I think that's the best way to describe it. You're going to get lapses in it, and you'll get things that will go wrong with it, but you also get good instances where it worked for you.
Jack Butland played last night. Apart from the penalty, didn't really have a save to make. Do you think that's a shame? Do you think that may have harmed his chances in terms of staking his claim for that number one spot?
No, I don't think it will. I think any goalkeeper doesn't really want to be busy, and he had no chance to the penalty. I think the penalty was a terrific penalty, and he had no chance. He's went in the right way, but the nature of the balls has been too good. So I don't think it will harm any chances. He's played well for us, Jack, and I know he'll have a fight on with the rest of the lads to see who's going to start. But he's in there to fight for it. So it'll be interesting to see. It's up to Gareth, basically. Gareth will pick who he sees fit.
Does that help you, the fact there is such strong competition for that number one spot, that he's got to prove himself for the rest of this season?
Do you know what, Chris? I think it could be. Yeah, but I think Jack's the type of lad. I think regardless of what was going to happen, his main focus is here. I think that's the way he is as a professional footballer. I think he's a really good pro. So I think whether Jack had a tournament to go for a competition, I think you'll still get the same from him right through his career.
In terms of talking about positives that you want for the fight for the rest of the season, we perhaps didn't see that before the international break. You had the incident with Eric Peters and his punishment, Charlie Adam getting sent off. Is that kind of indiscipline really not what you want to see at this stage of the season?
There's two different instances there you've just mentioned. I think Eric's has been dealt with, and rightly so. Charlie was it's nature of the game. Sometimes you can go in for things and you do get caught, and he's been caught with the red card. It never helped us because we were well in the game at that time. But it's individual errors that's hurt us at the minute. But as I said before, I never really blame anybody for it, because I think if you have a blame culture, it can go right through the football club, which I don't like. So it happens. You take the medicine with it. We lost the game, but we played well enough to get something from it. Even with 10 men for most of that game, we played well enough in it.
Team news, so early team news ahead. Sunday, we've got players returning from international duty. Are they all okay? Some of them have made long trips. Is that a concern?
Well, it's funny because none of them played at the weekend really, and I think most of them played last night, and which never helped our cause. And some had long journeys in it. Some are not back, and they'll come back later on. So, but hopefully they're all fit, and I think that's the word we've got at the minute. They're all okay.
Any other players returning? Duke, is he in contention for the weekend now?
I'll see how Mam feels, and he's been a loss actually, just because of the way he plays the game. Hopefully he's okay, but again I won't know that until later on in the week.
In terms of this game, you've got 7 games left to go. How big is this game at Arsenal?
Every bit as big as what Huddersfield was when I first came in. I view them every bit as important as everything else. It's no downbeat or anything like that. We're in with the fight, and as long as you keep fighting, you've always got a chance. And that's what you do. You keep fighting for everything. I think it's a tough game, but I know we're more than capable of winning, and that's the mindset I'll have when we go down there. I think it's a really tough game. Next couple of games are tough, but I can say that right through the 7 games. So yeah, but we're in with a fight.
So your view hasn't changed as the weeks go by,
No.
as the games
Yeah.
tick down. Your view hasn't changed in terms of you're not more concerned about your position.
No, obviously it's a concern. Nobody wants to be in that position, but we should have had more points than we've had. We've not had any luck, which you need as a football, you need as a team. You need a little bit of luck to go your way. Individual errors have cost in certain games, but the performance levels of the team, I couldn't ask for any more from them.
It's been a long time since Stoke have won at Arsenal. Traditionally, Arsenal this season have been strong at home. Stoke haven't won there at all in the Premier League. Are you due to win there now?
You're full of positives today, aren't you? You're really grinding me down here. Listen, it's a really tough place to go. I've been fortunate enough. I've won there myself, and I've drew. So I know what it's like to win there. I know what it's like to lose there. I know what it's like to draw there. So this is new. I'm only new to the football club. So what happened in the past is it's not an interest to me really. I know it's a tough game, but we go down there and fight for everything. When we make it a really hard game, we go and try and win, like I've always done, and I won't change. That's the way I'll play the game.
How do you approach them? They're strong in attack, but they have shown weaknesses in defence.
Well, we'll have to. Listen, they'll have most of the ball, I think, the way they play, but we have to find a way to hurt them, and that's what we'll work on when we get the rest of the lads back from the national game. We have to find a way to hurt them, and but I'm going down there with confidence. The lads will go down with confidence that we can win a game.
So you're looking at that league table, still thinking, you will.
Yeah, I always do. Anybody that knows me, I'm always kind of positive anyway. So as I said before, there's ways to deal with when you're in fighting for the title, or where you're fighting to stay in the league. There's ways to deal with it, and I try not to change anything really. I know what we want to try and achieve, and we're still well in this fight. All right.
Paul, can I just you went to Arsenal with Aston Villa famously on the opening day. Different time, different occasion. But is there anything you learned from beating them that day as to how you approach it?
I think that day was first day. You're right. It's first day of the season. I think anything can happen in the first day of the season. Any result you can get, because people are still trying to find their feet. But we played well that day. It was a lovely day, and the pitch always down there is always immaculate. But we played well to get a result. We had to weather a storm as well. It wasn't just we were dominating the game. Far from it. We got the breaks at the right time and I think that day I think we may have got a couple of penalties that day. I think we did, and Yeah, I think we did. So, a little bit of luck, as I said, which we haven't had at the minute. But my own mindset is we go there and try to win a game.
Anybody else?
All right.
Just to clarify on Eric Peters, is that full done now, he's available?
Yeah, that's it, absolutely.
And Eric, too promoted?
No, Eric Chop you'll be missing from it because he's going.
Do you know how long he's likely to be out?
No, we don't at the minute. I think for another few weeks he'll be out. I think it was quite a nasty one he got.
So, did I mismanage you for his shoulder? Is he available?
Well, hopefully he comes back from his national team that he's going to be okay.